the silent wards. The rain hammered against the shattered windows of St. Vincent's Hospital, a forgotten relic at the edge of town. Once a place of healing, it now stood as a decaying monument to despair. Ivy crawled up its crumbling facade, and the air reeked of mildew and decay. Emma shivered as she stepped inside. She had always been drawn to the macabre, and when her friends dared her to spend a night in the abandoned hospital, she couldn't resist. Armed with a flashlight and a cheap camera, she ventured into the darkness, her footsteps echoing ominously in the empty halls. The hospital was eerily quiet, save for the occasional drip of water from unseen leaks. Peeling paint hung from the walls like old skin, and rusted gurneys lay overturned in the hallways. A faint whispering sound seemed to follow her, though when she stopped to listen, it vanished. She reached the operating theater, a cavernous room bathed in moonlight streaming through a broken skylight. The rusted surgical tools still lay on the table, frozen in time. Emma raised her camera, snapping a picture, but when she reviewed it, her breath caught. The image showed a figure standing behind her, a gaunt, pale face staring directly at the lens. Spinning around, she saw nothing but shadows. Her heart pounded as she backed away, stumbling into the hallway. The whispers returned, louder this time, indistinct but filled with malice. The flashlight flickered and died, plunging her into darkness. Desperately, she groped along the walls, searching for an exit. Her hand brushed against something cold and wet. The whispers grew into guttural moans, and faint footsteps echoed behind her, getting closer with each passing second. She ran blindly, her screams swallowed by the oppressive silence of the hospital. Suddenly, she tripped, falling hard onto the floor. Turning over, she found herself staring into the hollow eyes of a patient's file scattered across the floor. The name on the folder was hers. The moaning stopped. The silence returned heavier than before. She felt a hand clamp around her ankle and drag her into the shadows. When her friends came to check on her the next morning, they found nothing but her flashlight and camera. The last photo taken was of the operating theater, empty, save for an old surgical table. On it lay Emma's name tag, drenched in fresh,